Hey chat, we're working again. I hopefully... There we go. I was gonna say, I can hopefully see this, on stream. Here we go, we'll post up the link now around places, and then away we go. So let's... make sure I update here on every place, and then away we go. Hey, Average. Interesting that you decided to chat. Well, yeah, I mean, I always try and start off streams like this for a little bit while I'm doing stuff in the background. Let's just have a laugh here. Oh. Just checking everything because I need to put out some other posts. But yeah, welcome back everyone. We're doing a little bit more of the project in 3D. In a moment, I'm just getting a load of like posts ready essentially. So we'll be doing little bits here and there. I've just got to keep things updated. Lots of new things happening recently, which is all cool and everything. Not negative, but just fun in terms of like getting potential help. So I'm really happy about that. Let's just grab some of these posts here and we can just confirm. I'm basically copying like a load of my other previous posts and then just scheduling them. Okay, let's do that. Schedule this. These are all gonna be like, I actually might have managed to secure team members from it. Oh, nice! So yeah, what we're doing here is I'm gonna be showing off some assets on Twitter and basically just like updating things there. Because I'm using it at the moment to try and like contact people, so I can get some help. In particular, at the moment, I think I may have somebody to do Muffets' pet cupcake thing that chases Frisk. The whole deal with it was that I had a model for it, but it's just super messy. So instead of like trying my best to fix it and just failing, it's better just contacting somebody and being like, look, can you help me do this? You know, because that way it's a lot easier. There we go, let's schedule that. Hey Joel. Good thing you went cartoony and not realistic style. I've tried to blend them a little bit, is the best way of putting it. Like, I've tried to go really, really like graphically intense for the, or at least not too intense, but semi-intense for the levels, like the areas of the underground. And certain materials, but then like everything else basically is cartoony. But I feel like it kind of helps play into the way that it's rendered. You know, because it allows me to then play around a lot with the lighting and the effects and make it look as cool as possible. grab this. Just posting up here. We'll actually do 3D stuff in a moment. Like I was saying, I'm literally just like playing around here and trying to get as much done as I can. I mean, it's very high fidelity, not realistic in style, which is really good. Oh yeah, no, I know you didn't mean anything bad by that. Like, the easiest way to describe it is, it's like, I've tried applying, not exactly realistic sort of like lighting or materials, but I've tried to get them kind of stylized. Like, all of the stuff together, its style just kind of works. Which is nice. It's a mixture between, like, Blender's Eevee render engine and the way that I'm doing the lighting that seems to bring out certain scenes and make everything look okay. It's gonna be really fun when we get to, like, the top of Heartland. Because that's where, you know, obviously we've got, the MTT Resort. And I'm making the lighting around there be as crazy as possible. Scheduling all these posts, like everything through from now till let's see, I've probably scheduled like 2 things on one day. 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm up to 7 now. And they're all at the same time, which is 1 a.m? Not 1 a.m, sorry, 1 p.m. It works better that way. Let's see. Oh, that was when I tried to fade in the pavement to the rock in MTT Resort. That looked ugly. Let's see. We'll go from here. Okay, let's see. Though if you did go for realism, I imagine like the human's ears without... Oh, like human sands without the Japanese elements. That might be cool. It's like... I know people would say like, you can just do the rendering in cycles, and it would probably be a lot better. And I'm like, well... While cycles is cool, the renders take forever using it. It's like that's what puts me off the most with cycles, is just how long the rendering takes. And because I've got to do so much content, it's like I can either spend like a week rendering like one small scene, or I can do it in like a couple of seconds. You know, it's a case of do I go for the realistic lighting in cycles, or do I just bite the bullet and just like make stylized Eevee renders that look pretty good? I'll be opening 3D in a moment. I'm literally just like finishing off these last couple of uploads here. essentially what I'm doing is every single update that I've made and not updated people on recently on like Twitter, I'm going ahead and just doing that, to keep them up to date, especially because like I've got 29 days of this month to finish off Muffets area, which is going to be easy, but then I've got to do like the little details and connect everything in Heartland together. And then once that's done, then we're essentially at the point of animating the rest of the new trailer for the update, this massive update that I've been working on. We're practically there. We're like right at the very last sort of hurdles, development-wise, of getting like these last little things together, and then also getting the last voices done, and having them all together and sent in. It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get to the part where it's just animating. Primarily just because I've never got this far before with other stuff. Let's see. Okay, let's go. That's till October the 9th. What voices? The ones that scream when you go to sleep? No. It's like I need certain characters just voiced still, and until I get them fully voiced, they're just kind of models at the moment. Just finishing off here right now. Oh, there we go. Doing another post scheduled for the, I think it's the 10th. I love the way that I did reach out to some people on Twitter. I was like, so, can you help out? And the amount of people that, like, jumped on that stuff because I mentioned commissions. And people were just like, oh my god, commissions! And just, like, jumped on that. I was like, oh. I guess I better be careful with this, because it looks like some of them might be not exactly legit, so... It's a little bit concerning. What was it? Absolute. Okay, there we go. That's a bunch of new posts lined up. I'm just checking stuff real quick, and then away we go. Just looking. Right. So I'll just load up Blender here, and away we go. Okay. I think that's everything set up on Twitter. If you're not going to include songs in this movie, I might play Undertale songs in a few scenes. That's fair. Like, I want to do, like, I want to put the actual official stuff in here. That would be pretty cool. Because, like, getting remixes done is just... That's another big bag to try and open up. It's like, oh, so anyway, who are you going to get to do the remixes, and are they going to be able to do them? You know. That's what people have asked me, and I'm like, what? So, I'm not even going to, like, go there yet with that. Let's do... this one. Have I got... yeah, I got 3. Just like there's a modeling there. Hey, memes! How you doing? I'm trying to camouflage this stuff in. It's done. I'm trying to do Muffets area now. Like, it's so close to being done. The thing is, I need to do the opera. You know, like over here. I need to fit the opera area in, so I need to like make that off Final Fantasy VI. But yeah, we're just trying to get a Muffets area done. I'm gonna get like some of the assets now. It's so close to being done. I was also spending a lot of time memes today trying to get some people on Twitter to help out with some stuff, you know, to do with like extra characters that need doing model-wise. So I've been hitting up some people, including one of the Undertale Yellow guys that does, or one of the Undertale Yellow crew that does like 3D at the moment. It's like I could really use that. Do motion capture? You animate by hand? I do a bit of both. I do a bit of motion capture for reference, and then I do it by hand. So the motion capture stuff I actually do in VR, which is pretty cool. I really like it. Just gonna try and get the grandfather clock in there. The idea is to try and make this like a little bit like TS Underswap's version of Muffet, but not exactly. Yeah, there, Jim. You going up? Alright. You take care, yeah? I'll see you later. I can do voices. Most of the voices are female. That's the thing, like, most of the voices are female voices. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I need to actually be there to give direction. Like, this week I need to get on with Wally and do Frisk's lines for Snowden. I actually need to sort that out. Let's see, I'm trying to... all these assets that I have, I'm just like trying to throw around here and make sure I've got them working correctly. Let's do a tea party. Because if I throw this tea party in the center, then everything should technically start falling into place. I just do like file, new, general. See if this works. File, import, FBX, not Blender, Hotland textures, tea party, source, FBX. This is one that I got previously. And what I can do is just go external data, find missing files, Hotland textures, tea party textures, find missing files. And then bam, immediately I got this nice stuff that I can work with. What we're going to do is have this kind of thing going on. I love the way they've even, they've got like a demo scene set up there. And then they've got other stuff over here. Which will be really cool. I figure I can go like, bam. Oh my god, that is so low poly, it's so good. And then we can have this set up right in the center of the stage. Hey, John. Is there a chance in the world we can get a bit more variety with the music? I mean, it's the entire yellow soundtrack again. If I try and get anything else in here, it's just going to get copyright struck. It's what happens every single time. That's the only reason I play the yellow OST on repeat, is just because it's not as heavily easy to copyright. Like, I find that a lot of the time now it's not as copyrighted as previous, you know, like when it first came out. I'm gonna take this because I can edit this later on, so I can just do like T set, right? We can just save this like that. Convert to origin, and then I can just, oh crap, origins, floor like that, and then we'll have like, put on some copyright free music, like the elevator music. I can put on, let me find it first. I can literally put on the other one that I used to put on for streams. Let's see, you'll regret that asking for this, but I'm gonna do it. I just need to find like the extended versions, or all in one go. Let's see. Huh, interesting. Let's try extended and see whether that actually works. Extended. Oh, there we go. I've just got an advert in the background that I need to get rid of. Hey, Nova. I ain't gonna regret nothing. Yeah, Godot, the whole deal with Godot is messed up. I'm not gonna go into that, though. Okay, switching up. Right, I just need to see about the textures here and see what's going on with it. Okay, some of this doesn't have reflection. Bearing in mind there's 30 minutes of this. I can change out the other stuff later on, that's not too bad. Right, I can save that and put that in the center. This ain't no elevator music. Don't play World Revolving. Why? It's political. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into political stuff. Posted the DA skins and stuff in the Space Marine 2 channel. Oh, nice. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. That is very sexy, Nova. Yeah, what I was wondering. Is he? Literally just working on stuff at the moment. But yeah, for anyone who wants to know what the music is, it's literally PS1 demo music from literally like 1995 onwards. Which is why it sounds all crazy. Hoops says Beeps. So Z, for those who don't know in chat, Z actually voices quite a few characters, including Toriel, Undyne, Monster Kid, and Muffet. So yeah. Hey Alvin, nice to see you again. I voiced 4 characters. Z, I can't wait because like most of your stuff is set up to go. As in like I just need these last little bits for Muffet and then we're practically at the point of animating. Demo music is older than a bunch of people subscribe to you boomers, says Nova. I know, right? Oh, it's terrible. I refuse to sit through a game theory this morning, says Memes. I still remember Undyne's lines of peaking. No, to be honest, they're really good. Remember, we sat through them and they were fine. Because that was on one of the sound tests we did with everyone. I've been sleeping right for the past 5 days, says Memes. God damn it. I need to move that. Play Story Shift OST from SoundCloud. I can always play TS Underswap stuff. And before I just start playing like a load of fan game stuff and hoping it doesn't get copyrighted. This is gonna be creepy. I gotta literally like take the 3D rock stuff and try and not have it spread out too much in here. The idea is I want it to have like all of these rocks all over the place to give that cave impression, but at the same time the idea is I don't want too many because I want the spiders to be able to use them to crawl on, but the big spider I want that to have, or the muffin spider thing, I want that to have enough room to move around. But I also want these to be kind of like spaced out in such a way that it looks, you know, like cover. Looks like PS2 game or Roblox. So that's because it's not got the lighting on. That's the lighting that the scene's gonna have. I just need to make it brighter. You know. It's my bet spider muffin. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll show you the problems here that I was having previously. Where's the muffin? There we go. So this is the muffin model that I had. The problem with it is it's a MMD file and it's a total mess because even though I've tried fixing bits of the model that are broken, as you can see when I go like that, the back of the mouth literally just like recedes here, and I can't be bothered fixing all of these problems, especially because like you can see how many problems there are with the smoothing here already on this model. That's when I've tried fixing it. So it's rough. It's really rough, and I'm like I can't. So I've just asked somebody to do that on Twitter. I have a game through. No, Alvin, no! Maybe I have a massive pile of rocks in the back of the cave, like they've been moved, trying to tidy up. Potentially. That looks horrible. Yeah, so there's so many smoothing issues and other things. It's like, it's just not worth me trying to fix it. Which got me really upset before, because I was like, I swear I have this, and I love the way I've just got like an advert in between that. It's the only problem when you run into adverts. Yeah, I'll find Underswap's OST as well. Here, hang on. Oh, there's the full soundtrack. I've not actually heard it, so let's see. 36, 100? Wait, 103? 104? Okay. Let's have a look at that. Interesting. Okay. I'll play that as well after this. But yeah, this is just such a mess. It's just like, I can't, so it's back to here and back to planning everything out and trying to get the geometry nodes set up just right. Just Swap got updated a lot. Will the spider have a diss track? It's like I was saying to Jen, the whole problem with like trying to find models online is the simple fact of you're relying on other people to do a really good job. And if, for instance, like with MMD, there's problems importing or the model is just messy or not modeled quite the way you would have expected, well then you start getting massive amounts of problems. And I'm just like, oh no. No, so it's not good. I'm not saying like the people didn't have talent, because trying to do some of this stuff, like trying to model some of this stuff from scratch is hard anyway. But they're just obviously better people suited for the job. So I'm just like, instead of me trying to mess around, because I'm not a character modeler, instead of me trying to mess around, it's like, okay, I'll just get somebody else to do it that can do it. It's looking alright there at the moment. So yeah, what we got here in first person, it's pretty dark. I need to maybe light it up just a tiny bit more in certain areas. I was actually thinking about this before, about how I could light it up. And, because we've got the door here as a source of light, and then we've got over here where I'm going to be adding the opera eventually. And the other bit that I need to add down there, which is the fire puzzle. But, yeah, it's going to be awkward. What I'd need to do here is start adding, like, the webs. Maybe having, like, the webs glow would be pretty cool. You know, like purple or something. Just have them all glowing and be crazy. What I want it is, these now have to be cover for Frisk to hide behind. You have texture normals? Yes. What I'm going to do is open up the, is Spider-Man going to be in it? Oh god, imagine if we just hid Spider-Man in, like, the corner or something. That would be amusing. I'm just trying to get the tea set here again, so I can put, like, the other tables down. Or I can just take some off, What if Gaster appears in the background? What if he doesn't, because I forgot about him? But yeah, we'll add some stuff in the background now. I'm gonna try and get some of these assets. We got like books. Let's have a look. Some of these things are literally just like pulled straight from MMD, and I'm just like, oh no. Some of them might not look as good as I want them to, but it's the only place I can get him. Fancy lounge stage. We got that there, which looks pretty cool. Dollhouse for Malice Madness Returns. Teacups and things, that's gonna be fun. There's a few things. No, Moody, we're talking about Graster the Hobo. Nah, just any version of Gaster. Any AU version of Gaster or anything else, just nah. Let's download that from Bullroll and see what happens. That actually doesn't look too bad. So there's that. There's... That's... Meh. Teacups and cupcakes area. That one? I'm not sure whether that's 2D or not. Can I download this? Stage, Valentine's Day, bakery. Where's the download for? There's literally like no download, and I've just put it in the assets pack. Hope you like it. If I click that, oh god, it's just DA mode. Oh god, it's for The Sims as well. That's gonna be terribly low poly. Ugh. That's like the worst thing ever. Try that one. Stage credit. Oh, that's through Nico. That one? Maybe not too bad. No, I'm looking at it. It's like 2D text, just really flat stuff. Books, bookshelves. That's not too bad actually. But I can bring in mine from the Haunted IKEA, Toriel's Haunted IKEA. So I guess it's just these this table and chair setup that I'm gonna have. Just download the PMX for that and then see whether it's any good. Who's gonna voice the spider? Nobody! There is no voice for the spider! Well, let's bring in this PMX and see whether I can get it working. Right, Blender file. But yeah, the idea is to like populate this area a little bit more with these table and chairs or similar things, like at least a couple more of them. And then just fill it full of cobwebs. Maybe add like carpet here to make it look more interesting. I actually wonder if you can get like spiderweb carpet. Spiderweb carpet. Oh my god, you actually can. It's just a carpet. This is gonna sound really stupid. It's just a carpet, but it has cobwebs, like, thrown all over it. Interesting. Just, it doesn't look as good as I thought it would, you know, for, like, trying to look semi-gothic, is it? It's just the most cheapest looking thing ever. That moment where I'm making the same mistake probably of importing a PMX from MMD and then seeing whether it works. Let's find out. Okay, so we got chairs here. How many polygons are in these chairs? Because they're not mine, I'm not familiar with them. 16,000? Why? Why have 16,000 for that? That's... no, that's rough. That's rough. I'm gonna have to, mess around here. That moment where I did not expect that. It was just like, oh, okay, just chilling out next moment. So anyway, that's 16,000 polygons for that one thing. It's like, what now? Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. Let me just do tables and chairs. And then just get rid of, clean up all the other recursive stuff that we don't need. And just export, file export, FBX, hotline textures, selected meshes. Let's do Tea Party Extras as .fbx file. And then this is literally just going to have to be imported and messed around with. There we go. So yeah, what we can do is start placing this stuff around and also making sure that the The shaders are the same. Needs to be that one and that one. And then we can make sure we do clean up recursive. I'm just gonna have these placed just randomly around here. We'll just make sure I have them on a 90, because if I have them on a 90 and then just edit them later on, that'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the lengths I go to avoid copyright with this stream by having old PS1 demo disc style music going on. This one? Can I use Alpha Clip there and see what... There we go, that's looking nice. Let's try Alpha Clip there. Opaque? No. It's worked there. Oh. Oh, I see why. No, I don't want backface culling here. Yo, meeting my friend. Hello. Is that even rendering correctly there? If I just go like... Have you heard of Sketchfab? Yeah, I've been using Sketchfab. I've been using Sketchfab exactly for that reason. You know, for the project. Why do that? No. Is it something to do with the shaders here at the moment? There's hashed. I put blend on there. Oh, wait a minute. Have they lit? Oh my god. Is that? They have. Dude. That's more like it. That moment where you, you sort out somebody's, issue that they've made for themselves. So what was happening was they'd made a texture with an alpha map, but then instead of having the alpha plugged into the alpha for the shaders, they turned around and gone, yeah, so anyway, we're just gonna like plug the color in instead. So it wasn't even rendering correctly. That was silly. We do like this. Five. Let's do... Actually, no, if I just have like 5 or something. I just like... Try and spread these out just a little bit. It's looking a little bit better. Right, and now I just need a load of spiderwebs. Load of spiderwebs and like little spiders and everything. That reminds me, I need to include the spiders. Put that in there, put that in there. File, append, blender file, spider. Tiny spider fixed. There we go, let's... That one, right? Collection spider. Spider movement cube. Is that... Right, I need to... With the... I could have had a movement empty instead, but I'm using a movement cube. I have a feeling that that one might be the wrong one. You can just, like, save that and go characters, file, pen. Spider. And then we do, like... There's that one there, it says tiny spider, right? Does it have an... It still has a movement cube, but is it an empty or what? Try and find out. Yeah, it's still a movement cube. Okay, so if I fix that file, should be fine. I'll just go to spider fixed. Wait, what was that last one? Spider. Oh, right. Okay, okay. So what we can do here is get rid of that, or at least do it as a empty. So like, for instance, we can throw out the empty here. And then we'll just take that, right? And we'll just go. Then we'll take the empty, take the spider's armature and parent that to the object. And then we should be able to, there we go. We'll parent that to there, and then all of that should move. Yeah. And then we can just go spider movement cube. And then file incremental. File if it's boss encounter, just make sure that I've not added anything to that I didn't need to. No recursive. A pen, and then we'll do what's it? Spider 1 collection spider movement cube. That should not show up now. Hey, there we go. The spider model is not the best. It's fine. It's fine. It's what it needs to be. It's cute, and we've already used it in like trailers and stuff, so I'm not like gonna change assets now. No, it doesn't need to be a terrifying spider or anything. It fits the cartoony theme for Undertale, you know. I don't remember how big I made Jeff here. Let's just take Frisk and Jeff and just move them up there. Sure, I made Jeff like that big. Was it Jeff? Was it Gary or something? I can't remember. I think it was Gary. No, I ended up calling the spider. Yeah, we got that. And then I just need to do webs. This is where the fun begins, because of how many freaking textures I have for webs. I could make a texture atlas, which would probably be a lot better. I guess we'll have to see. Let's try the bigger stuff first. So I'm gonna be silly here and try and import these first ones and see how this works. If I need to, I can make a texture atlas with the other ones. No joke, we're gonna name these after the game where I got them from. Right, and then we're just gonna go ray 2. Oh, ray 2 webs. And then we're gonna go from here and just go hotline textures, 4K. Deliberately snip out some of these bits. Let's try About there'll do. What's your favorite AU except Immersiontale? Probably Eggstail. Like, I really like Eggstail. That moment where I have to write it. Do separate section here. Oh. And then we'll do clip, clip, shading, alpha. Alpha's gonna need to be better there. I feel idiotic. It's fine. Try blending that there. That kind of works from Ray 2 there. And then I can start like randomly placing this stuff. Let's try. The problem is, trying to make all this stuff show up is going to be such pain. Like, even just testing is hard because of that. That looks kind of cool, but the problem is, it's the lack of emission, but then if I give it, say, like, emission like that, it looks really crap. I've got to basically, like, run the line between it glowing and not glowing. Just enough that you can see it, but it's rough. That there, right? The idea being then that I can, if I need to, because it's a 4K texture. What do you think about frame generation AI for animations? I honestly don't know. I don't have any opinion on that kind of thing. I've not used it or even heard of it, so... Oh, this is gonna be... I'm gonna need to, like, randomly think about placing this stuff. I'm just gonna go back here for a moment. So what I'm gonna do is have it like that for the time being. And then I'm gonna go and figure out what I want to do with this in terms of like the webs. And then next time when we come back, hopefully I've just got this all webbed up and everything. I know it's not really much of a stream, but I'm kind of all over the place now mentally. I'm just like, I need to focus. So yeah, thank you very much everyone. I hope you've enjoyed and I've enjoyed your company. So until then, bye!